My English is not very good looking, so please don't be upset. I'm trying. Okay, I want to start saying something, and I want you guys to stand up, please, for a second. I want you guys to help me to do something very special. It is special is because you guys. I want you to turn around and see each one of you. Come on, turn around and see all the faces. Okay? And I want you guys to do a round of applause for you guys. And I want to tell you why. Because you are here. And you paid the price to be here. And I wanted to thank you for that. And I wanted to congratulate you. And also I want you to turn around and see those seats. They're empty. Can you please see those empty seats? You know, most people will see empty seats. What we're looking right now with those seats is opportunity. It's opportunity for us to bring one more member to this family.
Yeah.
And that all depends about me and you, and we're gonna work together to do that. Are you guys up to that challenge? Yes or yes? Yes. But it has to be louder. Yes or yes?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So can we start now? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I want you to tell me if you recognize that face. Who knows that guy? Right? But that's a new guy that has his own quadrant. That's the right word? Quadrant? That's me. Okay? That's me. Okay, so the first quadrant is about money, right? We are in this business because we earn money. That's perfect. But I want you to do like, I wanted to have a little connection with you guys, and I wanted you to use that notebook to write down and say how much money I want to make in this company. I want you to write down and have that in that quadrant. Okay? Now, I want you guys to answer me is how many of you already achieved that amount? How many of you, the amount that you write down already in the notebook, you already achieved that? You're making every month. How many of you? No? Nothing yet? That's the question. That's why I have that when you say, why are you not making that much money yet? Right? So there's things that we learned today, early today. You know, all the, you know, we have to follow the system. We have to be able to do at least one presentation a day, right? So that's the reason why you don't make that money, because we're not following that system. So we have to encourage ourselves to do the things that we need to do to make that money. Because the company doesn't pay you. The company just sends the check to you. But you are the one who make the money, and you make your own money. You are the one who are gonna say, I wanted to make 2,000 a month, 3,000 a month, or whatever. So now, I wanted to tell you in the third quadrant, is this one over here? Yeah, okay. In this quadrant, I wanted you to list very quick the things that you will be able to do with the money that you wanted to earn. Okay? Maybe pay your debt, pay credit cards, pay the bill, your phone bill, your car bill. I want you to list them. Okay? Because it's very important. You know, some of us, we want to make money, but we don't even know how much money we want to make. So we have to be clear. And also we have to make clear why we wanted to make that money. And one thing that we have to learn is there's a lot of people out there that are struggling to pay just the bills. The water bill, the phone bill, the electricity bill, okay? But for me, this is the most important thing right here. Because you maybe know how much money you want to make. Maybe you know what things you can do with that money that you will make. But let me ask you this, and this is the most important thing that I always wake up every morning thinking about how my life will change if I'm able to do the things that I need to do to make the money. So for me, is to be able to spend more time with my family. to be able to spend more time on my own, to be able to be free. So there's a lot of things that we have to think. How money will impact my life, how my family will be happy because I'm doing it. Because how many of you know people around that they really need that money? How many of you? To pay the bill. How many of you know people that has 2 jobs? They don't even have a day off because they go from one job to another, and they even have 3 jobs, some of them. So it's very important to recognize why people need to do the business and why that money is important for them. Make sense? Yes, yes.
Yes.
So now I'm going to teach you, I wanted to do that first because that helped me to realize how I can encourage myself to do those things. Follow the system, it's think about the people that I wanted to bring to my business, to know why they're doing the business, why they wanted to make the money. Because it's not about right now to say, I want to have the Lamborghini or the Ferrari in my garage. There are a lot of people out there that are having 2 jobs. So that's the reason why I'm doing the business. Looking for people who are struggling and they need a break. And that's the reason we are here. Do you agree? Yes or yes?
Yes.
So now, do you want me to show you how you could teach your team earn $500 a week? Yes? Okay, so that's me talking to you here. So I want you to kind of clear your mind a little bit. And I don't want you to believe everything that I say, but if it's something makes sense to you, just practice in doing it, and it might work for you. Okay? So for me, I want to encourage you to create a culture. Okay? How many people are here right now? Like 50? Maybe 50? About 50? So, how many of you think they're going to be the leader of the United States? I want to see those hands. All of you, right? And you know? Okay. Everyone? Yes? Okay. So if we create a culture just for myself to create a culture, just in this room, we will create a volume of 10,000 points. Just me consuming my products every single month. 10,000 points just for me, creating the culture that every month I will consume 200 points. How much is it? $337.50 a month that you will invest in yourself. Some of you already have the 50%, it might be less, but this is just kind of like I'm starting. I'm a new member, so we're gonna do like you need to, and for the members that you're going to invite, that you will invest $337 in yourself. That might change if you do the business, and that's what I'm going to show you later. How that amount can go lower by getting the 50%. By the way, $337 to invest to yourself is nothing. By the products that you consume every single day, that's almost nothing, right? Most people spend in the Bay Area more than $500 just in drinks. And half of that is just an energy drink. Okay, so step 2, number 1, you and your team of 200 points every month, but now we're going to create at least 10 preferred customers. Okay, but each one, it will invest 83 points. And I want to show you why I say in this 83 points. This is the package that I create that it helped me to achieve very quickly to achieve my 50%. For example, if I do a regular home meeting, I always encourage people to do their basic products. What is Brunex, Vita, Flora, and Thermotape. And I always say this, just because today I have a special gift for you. You're gonna get a delivery for free, and I'm gonna give you a free product. Just by saying that, people engage with you very quickly. Now, how much that person will invest? It will invest 182. 5 products, delivery, free delivery. Now, that number can be a little bit lower with 10% cheaper discount if they enroll by auto shipping. Now, how many of you know people who need energy? Right? A lot. here in the United States, the most things that people are looking for is for energy. Immune system, we change the season, most people are getting flu right away. So we got the immune system, and people like Edwin that like to go to the gym, right Edwin? They like that package, right? You create a package. Why is more easy for you to create a package? Is because, for example, if I ask my dad, your skin looks pretty good. What are you doing? What are you drinking? What are you gonna say?
Beauty product.
Okay. So she started mentioning a products, right? The people that beauty in, beauty elixir. So they. But if we say I drink a package, I drink a package every month, and they help me to improve that. Would you like to be like me? Yeah, but how much is it? 182 or 194? The beauty package is about 194. So you already have the price. You don't have to go to your office to look for it. So it's more easy. So when she's going to order, she's not going to order the beauty in. She's not going to order the beauty elixir. She's going to order the package that you're drinking. So she doesn't need that much information when you make her, right? So it's more easy. Now, if you do that, for example, this one is 83 points, okay? 83 points. So if you got one preferred customer 83 points, they will spend 182. If you got the 10 preferred customers, 830 points, right? So how much you need to get the 50%? How many preferred customers?
10.
Let's do that again. How many people we need? How many preferred customers we need to have the 50%?
10.
10, right? 800. Right? 10 people consuming your package, you already have the 50%. So they will pay a volume of 1,820 a month, right? But you will get automatically the 50%. So how much you make for that 50%? $910. But just by doing that, what else you achieve?
Pro 1.
Let's do it again. All together. What we achieve?
Pro 1.
And how much she or he will make?
100 extra.
Right? So that means that total, just by doing that with 10 people, you will make $1,000. Let me ask you this. How many people you will help, or how many people will get benefit to have an extra $1,000 in their pocket?
Too many.
A lot.
Too many.
Good?
Yes.
Yeah, you want extra $1,000, Luca?
Of course.
Yeah, see? Number, so I can enroll you. Okay, so just by doing that, it makes easy and flow your business more faster. Of course, it's going to be someone that say, oh, I don't have that. But how about I buy products? Perfect. You sell those 10 products, right? But you're still looking for your 10 people, because your business will go faster if you get the 50%. It's not the same to make 25% than the 50%. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Right? So also, we're going to go to enroll people to do the business with us, right? And why I encourage you to do the Pro 1? Because we heard just before lunch, Luca saying, we have to achieve the Pro 1. Because Pro 1, it will give you the taste to make money. And you don't need to get people, enroll people. We're looking for people who wanted to do exactly the same thing that we do. But there are people that wanted to sell products, to recommend the product. Doing more commitment. It's okay too, right? Because people don't like to do leadership. There are people like that, but they like to sell, right? There are people that like to recommend your product, and they say, you know, how many of you hear that? You know what? My friend wants to buy the product, and I say, what? No. You make the money. That happened to you before? Yes? Yeah? It's very common, right? But when that start getting more often, she will say, I think I'm going to do this business, you know, because just like this, doing this recommendation, I can make extra money, right? And I wanted to bring something that maybe happened to you before. What happened if you told the people and say, you can make $100 a month with this business? What the people will say? Is attractive? No? Right? But what happened if you told them that they will have a business that will pay the electricity every month for free? They don't have to pay anything out of the pocket. That's exciting? But do you see the confusion? People say $100 is not too much, but they would love to have a free bill with the same amount, right? So you don't talk about the money, you talk about the benefit to have a bill that will be paid by your business. That you don't have to use your paycheck, that you do work a full-time job to pay $100, right? Because if they do $100 a month, that means $1,200 a year in saving. And if you ask someone right now, at least in the Bay Area, can you save $1,000 a year? The answer is, how can I do that? I've been trying to do it. So we have a system that will help to create that. So also we encourage, because what we're looking to do is a big Pro 1, but we're also looking for people who want to join us, and that's the package that I created. And I'm showing you this because it's very important. It's very important for our business to fill those seats is to have the right information. And at least this is the package that might help you to do that. And to know, if someone says, okay, I wanted to start with the basic package, you can say, okay, the 200 points, give you 25% off, so you will pay $337.50, right? Or if you say, okay, I wanted to do it because I have a few friends that I can sell, so we can recommend the executive. There's a 300 points. You still get the 25%, but you pay 500, you know, more products. And we have the professional that will give you the 30% with almost $1,000. For a business that will create a residual income of more than $1,000, invest almost $1,000 is a win-win. If you wanted to create a restaurant, you must invest at least $100,000. Have at least 10 employees, but plus yourself. So $1,000 to a business that will help you to create $500 a week, just by recommending and helping other people to be like you, healthy. I think it's a win-win. Don't you think? So the most we have to be ready. We have to know why we want to make the money that we wanted to make and how that money will impact my family. Because just by doing that, you will be an example to others to follow you and say, you know what, now you quit your part-time job. What are you doing? You're spending more time on doing a business and creating $500 a week. How much time do you have to spend? Probably about 2 hours. Or every time that I mix my products in any store, in my job, anywhere, people ask me what I'm doing. Because people, they don't even know what is fusion. You know, you mention fusion and people say, what is that? Right? But it's not about the company to let them know. It's about who? It's about who?
Us.
It's about who? Right, us. And we can do it together. Because that's the reason you're here. And I know that we have the best product for the world. How many of you agree with that?
Ooh.
How many of you? I wanted to do like a little thing that mentions something that so you can understand a little bit how this thing works. Who is the first event? Okay, can you stand up for me? ¿Te podría parar un ratito?
Primer evento.
Sí, que se pare. Thank you. So what we have to do to fill those seats is to make them feel that we are here for them. So I want you to make a round of applause and welcome them to the family. So I wanted to thank you for being here, to pay the price to be here and be part of our family. And it's up to us to make this seat to be filled. You know, after that, we achieved the Pro 1. You know, we invited someone else to do the business like us. And we going to get like an extra check of 200 when we have 4 people doing exactly the thing that you're doing. Just inviting 10 people to consume your product like you do. So you get an extra 200. So you already make how much? 1,100 by you doing it. But you inviting somebody else to do, 4 people doing exactly the same thing, you will get 200 extra. And then, how about if we all work together and help those 2 to do exactly the same thing? The 200 consumed to get the Pro 1, right? We get how much? $500. And that's how you will make at least $2,000 a month that could change you family financially. That you're going to be, it's something that, I don't know if you saw me there with my little one, I want to be with her. And when I see my wife doing Facebook when I'm doing work, it hurts me because I want to be there. I want to spend that time with my son. I already have 3, and I wasn't able to do that. And my promise to myself is I want to do that because I don't want it to be the dad who's going to be there only Saturday and Sunday or maybe some holiday. I want to be with you. And I know there's another Carlos like me that works. And that's what I'm doing. And this is something that it changed my life when I hear this and kind of makes sense with this room. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one. They have the opportunity and not be prepared. And that's what it's all this about. It's just to be ready when the opportunity comes to you and you have to grab it. And this is yours. The opportunity is going to be yours because I believe. And I think I know most of you, and I know every single story of you, and I love you guys, and I know that if you were here, it's because our legs are strong, and we're standing, and we're going to still build in the United States to make fusion the best product of all the world. Thank you very much.